Hey, what's going on? It's Mimi from Peace on the Streets radio show with...
Hey, Leva, what's up, everybody?
And you know what tonight is?
It is
Wild Wealthy Wednesday!
With our favorite
certified financial planner. And today, it's Curly Shelley today, actually.
Oh, yeah. We love the hair. Looking nice.
It's a big hair day today, right?
We're live in the building right now, guys. If you want to check us out live, go to peaceonthestreets.com. We got that website up right now.
Yeah, of course we got the website on, Mimi. We are live and in effect. That way you don't just have to listen to our lovely voices. You can also see our lovely faces.
Lovely faces. Ooh.
Yeah.
Love it.
And you guys might have noticed we're not getting too loud over on the other DJ side. That's because our boy Prince of the South is not in today, but no worries, no stresses. He is A-okay. And we got the one, the only, the amazing Chris Shaw up in the building.
Right,
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing? What's going down in the town, everybody?
We're still here. We're alive.
Awesome.
I get excited. Y'all said the beautiful faces, man. I got a face for radio.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah, this face is for radio.
Your face is for video radio. So
Yeah.
stop
Yeah,
it.
podcasting out
Yes.
here. He's
Yes.
just humble. You guys got to see this
Yes.
man.
He's got a big smile,
I'm
y'all.
camera shy.
You know, we like rocking the same colors. Great minds think alike. So Chris has got light colors like white.
Yeah.
And myself, I never wear white. And then we got Peace on the Street shirt. I mean, come on.
Yo, we made it up.
You gotta watch us live, guys.
It's the drip. It's the
It's the
drip.
drip.
It's the drip.
Minds, man.
Yes, and this is one of my favorite segments, you guys, because I know it's called Things That Keep You Broke, but we're not actually trying to keep you broke. We're
Right.
trying to teach you things that are gonna, make you money by not doing them.
Right. So it's not like we're trying to keep you broke. We're just trying to keep you informed, right?
What will
And
keep
not
you
be
broke?
But this is a segment that we say these are things that will
Keep
you
broke. Let me just tell you something, Chris Shaw. I know that you are over there at Bethune-Cookman University. You could have told me that it was going to cost me an arm, a leg, and a toe to put my boy in a dorm.
Oh, yeah.
And a pinky, too.
And to put my boy in a dorm.
Yeah, and a
I
pinky.
mean, what kind of apartment dorms are going on right now?
Just what that is.
Oh my God!
Well, it's a lot better than what it was when I was there.
I'm like, you're basically home.
Really. they
Smaller
are.
space, but you're basically home.
That's good,
They
though.
have everything. Of course, we had a little fridge. They got fridge, they got microwave, they got shelving, they got lights, they got custom headboards. It's whatever mattress they gave us, that's what we had,
That
right?
was it. It
no,
looked like a
baby.
prison.
They got them
They
foam
got
mattress.
foam mattress
Yes.
on top
That's
of it,
crazy.
mattress toppers,
got money.
nice comforters.
They mattress fit their whole body and they comfortable and wake up better than me.
Right.
I mean, if you look at it, it looks like an apartment.
Yeah.
Like they're in an apartment.
It is.
It is. It's crazy. You're right. It's a New York studio apartment.
That's exactly what it looks
with
like.
roommates.
I'm
Yeah.
sensing some shade over here.
I mean, no, it is a New York studio apartment, but it's cute.
You're sipping on that haterade
How much
a
are these
little
dorms,
bit.
may I ask?
So, I mean, it's housing. So
Right.
it's just it's a dorm. It's just what you do to it.
What they're
right?
doing to
It's
it.
what they're doing to it. Some people are actually having outside people come in and decorate their kids' dorms.
So it's like a fad right now going on. Kind of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I mean, I can't. I mean, we're not going that far.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got a girl, so I don't know.
But you still hooked it up well, right?
I did.
You guys did
I
you-
did okay.
Michelle,
I
come
think
on.
I did okay.
You did very well. What did you say about it?
Yes. So what I'm gonna do a video for YouTube, for Instagram, and so I'm gonna just tell parents the things that I say that they need for real, like that you really, really need in
Okay.
the dorm room. And if you have a freshman, an upcoming freshman, I want you to start kind of doing your stuff now, not waiting
right.
to the last minute, because baby, listen, they are at the last minute. There are people that are just emailing us because they know our kids need these things, and some people didn't get them. So they're out there like this is Amazon. This is crazy. So let's spread this out.
The first 3 weeks is Amazon crazy.
Amazon crazy. Delivering everywhere.
Right. They got 3 or 4, 5 trucks coming in
Yep.
for just Amazon delivery.
And they say during checkout time, the kids are throwing their stuff in the trash.
What?
Throwing good stuff, and like if you don't take it home and you can't get it back,
No
you're
way.
leaving it at no, not me. No, sir.
I
We
will be
not.
getting that back.
Compared
We
to
will
what,
not.
compared to what we used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will not do
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
Yeah.
We saved everything. We called
Right.
friends that had apartments. Hey, leave us
Put it in
your
storage.
put it in the store. Right. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I know somebody else who is saying that there are some things that are keeping her broke. And this is our Mimi Mala. So, Mimi, let's talk about these back-to-school fees that
That's
you are
right.
running into.
It's fees,
fees.
meaning
Yes.
everything that they are involved in is a fee.
Mm.
Like my son was offered the Honor Society, which is a huge opportunity,
Yeah.
so we took it. A fee. You have to pay an annual fee. I'm like, who knew? And then also a shirt and other things that come with it. You have to pay for this.
Right.
And then if you have twins, it's even worse because I have twins. So they just got offered a Future Farmers of America, which is to be officers, which is a big deal, guys. Only 12 years old. Like
Yeah.
kids like this learn this in high school. So I'm like, oh my gosh, great opportunity. You could be around greatness. You always are. This is great. Let's do it. A fee. And on top of that, you have
It's like
to
a
pay
sport. She said it's like a sport.
you have to pay for suits as well.
Yeah,
so,
that's understand. I got the sports fee because I'm a sports guy. So I
but
get
what
it.
I'm saying is like the suits alone is $80 each, and I have twins, so I'm like this one's gonna get me. But every academics and sports are fees. No matter what, you're paying a lot if you want to get them involved in greatness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any program, any
Yeah.
like after school stuff is some kind of money involved with it.
It's
for
always
sure.
going to be.
My school is presenting a new one to me.
Uh-oh.
Our school is a charter school, so
Okay.
they have an app that they run everything through, right? Like the teachers are sharing stories to the app and like messages, and they get points and stuff. But there's an annual fee for
the app.
to be able to see everything, right?
my
So
God.
they give you a little bit, and it's like your student gain
teaser.
points, and it's like, do you want to know why? You got to pay for the full thing.
Oh my
No.
You
gosh.
wanna
So
get
can
it?
you just pay an
Yeah.
annual fee and be done with it? One fee?
Yeah, I think it was like $150
What?
for the annual fee. Yeah, it's like
Wow.
Who's getting
$9.
this money?
The school, I guess.
Oh my.
And the app.
And the app that runs from
So
it,
is that paying for pencils and paper and
I
all
know.
that? Like,
and all that.
That's
yeah,
the thing
yeah,
is that
all
this
that
is the problem.
aside.
I know this fees. I get it.
yeah.
It's getting more excessive though. It's getting more and more money. It's not going
Yeah.
down ever.
Yeah. No,
what I'm
that's
just
crazy.
saying
Not
is that,
going
and it's getting like to the point where it's like, hey, you want a laptop case now? Pay.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
And
yeah.
before, all the years in school, they never had to pay for the case. Now you have to pay.
Mm.
So what I'm saying is they're not being funded at all. Like
they're
nothing's going
They're like
towards these
nickeling
Yeah.
and diming you, right?
yeah.
It's like every little thing that they can find to charge you for, they're like, here.
And it's
boom,
not
boom,
like
boom, boom,
the
boom.
teachers themselves. It's like the process in making this successful in the classroom.
Sometimes the teachers
Like
too.
no, they're not getting money off of this. As a matter of fact, they get underpaid
No,
and
no,
they
I
don't
know.
get any
That
money
is true.
doing anything at home.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So it's just it's really just school. Like there's just no money. Where's the Florida Lotto?
No,
Are they
these-
I
supposed
don't
to
know
support
what happened to all that
education?
money.
You know what I mean?
Like even at
They're not
the
doing
beginning,
nothing.
they're like they send the message like, hey, some of the students don't have some essential supplies. You know if you happen to be able to afford some extra ones, could you
them
send them
out.
out? And I'm
You know what
sitting
they
there
used
like,
to do,
bro,
and yo,
how
every
many
year
I
they
have
used
already?
to double what you're supposed to bring, like pencils. So they give you like three boxes of pencils. Why so many? And what they end up doing is taking the pencils and giving it to the kids that didn't need it. So then I started saying I can't afford to like double
Yeah.
everything and pay
And you
for.
didn't have to.
I just couldn't. But I didn't. But but they made it seem like that's part of the list.
Yeah.
And that's what you need. So I started understanding that I didn't need all that. Go to school. When we go to school, we take a picture during like introduction day, and
Yeah.
and then you see what they actually need in the classroom.
Yeah.
So I wait till
That's
last
when I go
minute
get
now.
it, yeah.
do they need a laptop?
Yeah,
The
I
school
mean,
laptop,
yeah.
yes.
Right.
You can't go to school without a laptop, but they provide you a school laptop.
Do they need a calculator?
It's on the laptop.
We don't know.
It's in the
All right.
laptop.
All right, most kids got cell phones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a calculator in your cell phone.
They can't use a cell phone in school.
Not mine.
All right, well
She's too
then
young
it's
still.
hey, old school way, pen and paper, and you better figure this thing out.
No, but
Yeah.
they can't go to school with a laptop. Like the school provides them a laptop.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot work without one.
Right.
And
That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't submit
Yeah.
any work.
Like all their work
nothing.
is on there.
Yep.
Like their
Like-
tests and everything are on their
laptop.
actual laptop. Yeah.
So my daughter is 7 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I put a code on the door, and my daughter figured out the code to the computer because I made the computer and the door the same
Yo,
same
Right,
code.
good.
yeah.
So she came in and she opened up the door. She's like, "Daddy, I got the code to the door." I was like, "All right, congratulations."
She told you.
I ain't think none of it. About 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm listening to something being played, and I'm like, "What is that?" She in the room in the other room on the computer. I'm like, "How you get in there?" I just put the code in.
Same code, baby.
Got 'em.
These kids got
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Yeah, they're smart.
I didn't know what to do, so
That's smart.
I figured now she just come in and she got to do iReady or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
iReady.
what it is. Yeah.
So she come in, she open up the computer and go right on iReady with her student ID, and I'm like, you got
Yeah.
an email? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're 7. What
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gonna do with an email?
They have
They got
to.
their own
the school,
login and everything.
It's like a
crazy.
school email though. Just
Yeah.
connected
Got
to
to.
the school.
That's a lot.
That's where we
Yeah.
are, Chris.
That's where we are.
That's where we are.
And if you
That's
want
where
to check
we
your
are.
kids'
And I'm
grades,
guessing,
you gotta go
like-
on the app to check it out.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
want to check the grades out, there's no like paper like report cards.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
the
request
app,
it,
Nothing
bro.
coming home
but
with
good
you.
luck.
Use Class Dojo is mine. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's yours.
they used to. They shut it down and go to something else.
Yeah, mine's on Class Dojo.
Yeah,
They're like,
right.
come
I used
pay
to-
me.
I used to be that kid that had the note that's dead smack in the back of your shirt, and they put a safety pin right there. And
So you would take your grades
I had
home?
no choice but to take it home because I couldn't reach back there.
Oh my God.
I email the teachers. I
Well,
have a
you
personal
guys,
one.
Right.
I did talk to Prince earlier, and he had one thing on the list that'll keep you broke.
That
Because
two
you know we
movie?
always got to go left, right?
Okay, here we
I can
go.
imagine.
So we were talking about things that keep you broke, like medical, and I was saying, well, you know, for men with health care, so we're talking about health care for women and for men, and we're talking about abortions and all that. And I said, well, you know, actually for men, every commercial is about some sort of enhancement or some sort of medication or whatever. And I sell Medicare for a company, and I'm like, and there are things that are on the list that they can get, right? But us, if we need something, you got to pay for it out of pocket.
You know why?
Really?
though?
I didn't
And
know
I
that.
mean, like,
I
and
know
so
that.
here's the thing, and I'm not in favor of this or not in favor of it. We are every commercial that comes on the news stations every 3 minutes or so. It's about some sort of performance enhancement. But then we go back to the station and we're arguing over abortion. So y'all making this thing work real good.
Interesting.
But then over here, you're fussing with us about abortion. So this is where it was going to go left, and I told Prince he was going to take it too far.
What up?
But
get off the
Mimi, let's talk about
That
it.
performance
Mimi,
enhancement is
this
crazy.
performance enhancer, every commercial. But then y'all want to go back and talk about
Now,
abortion.
Yeah.
wait,
Okay.
now see, wait.
I
wait.
mean,
Look at all the
don't
men.
wait,
I wanna
Mimi.
Look at all the men right now. They're like, oh,
Don't
God,
time
no,
out.
God,
I'll be very clear. I am 100% pro-abortion, pro-choice. Let the girlies have all the things.
Easy way out. Easy way
I'm
out.
so for it.
Look,
I'm
Becca
so
says
for
boo.
it.
I'm gonna say it
I'm
for
100%
years.
for it.
Prior to all the stuff that we were seeing on TV before, man, you had women come get your facelift, come get the wrinkles out of your eyes, come get
Pay
your
for it out
lips.
of pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it was still there though. You
not
had the
insurance.
option. Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah, it's
right.
cosmetic.
But it was still there. Women are more likely to go and get their lives and their health checked more than men.
Yes.
My
yeah.
knee messed up right now. You know what I got on? I got on a brace.
I figured it was just icy hot.
Right. I done put two wood sticks
Two
together
wood
and just
sticks.
wrapped it around some tape.
Well, I'm gonna be Prince tonight because if your man's wasn't doing what it's supposed to do, you're not gonna wait around. You're gonna figure that thing out. You're not gonna wear a brace, icy hot or whatever. You're gonna figure that thing out. And if you gotta pay, you're gonna pay. But again, these are things that insurance
Pro-choice. Let the girlies have all the things.
easy way out. Easy way
I'm so
out.
for it.
Look,
I'm
Becca
so
says
for
boo.
it.
I'm gonna say it
I'm
for
100%
years.
for it.
Prior to all the stuff that we were seeing on TV before, man, you had women come get your facelift, come get the wrinkles out of your eyes, come get
Pay
your
for it out of
lips.
pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it was still there though. You
not
had the
insurance.
option. Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah, it's
right.
cosmetic.
But it was still there. Women are more likely to go and get their lives and their health checked more than men.
Yes.
My
yeah.
knee messed up right now. You know what I got on? I got on a brace.
I figured it was just icy hot.
Right. I done put two wood sticks
Two wood
together and just
sticks.
wrapped it around some tape.
Well, I'm gonna be Prince tonight because if your man's wasn't doing what it's supposed to do, you're not gonna wait around. You're gonna figure that thing out. You're not gonna wear a brace, icy hot or whatever. You're gonna figure that thing out. And if you gotta pay, you're gonna pay. But again, these are things that insurance for men could potentially help pay for.
didn't
But
know
for
that.
women,
Yeah.
menopause, all of that stuff, we have to pay out of pocket.
I didn't know this.
That's why we need Medicare for all and just,
That's
single
how-
single
see-
payer health care. That way we don't
That's
have
it.
to deal with all this insurance policy nonsense. 'cause
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a joke.
They're always trying to fight you for every dollar.
Every
So
single
y'all want to
It's
keep
crazy.
women
Deny every
broke.
claim.
Yeah.
Y'all want to keep
Exactly.
women broke for everything from menopause. You know, we got to
Yes.
pay out of pocket. Insurance doesn't cover everything 100%. As a matter of fact, some stuff is not covered at all.
I'm about to
So
hear
y'all
this.
just want to keep us broke.
It's not that.
I'm upset to
because
hear this. I
It
didn't know
works
this.
both ways. They keep you broke to keep us broke as husbands.
Oh.
Because
let me just say this.
It's still coming out of the pot
okay.
to get collectively.
Yeah, it is.
It just seems like insurances make it seem like we're more of a handful because women have more to worry about because we bear kids.
And
So,
menopause is a medical issue.
It's a bearing kids issue.
Yes.
Like we couldn't have kids if we didn't go through that. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is we help make the world go around. Without us, it's nothing. So what are you guys doing? Like take care of the women,
I
take
think-
care of the children.
I
We
think
going to
part
the
of
weight
that
room working out.
Yeah, it's
Let's say
partially is
insurance,
control,
not
right?
men.
Because the more you're like
Right, control.
control, right? It's like if you can't do it, if you got to spend money on it, that limits your options. You're spending money over here that you can't use to like sustain yourself, right? So it's similar to
That's
why so
horrible.
many like older men don't like getting rid of things like college debt, right? Because if that stripper doesn't have a college debt to pay off, well then she's not gonna be doing tricks for $5. You know what I mean?
That's
how it goes.
so here's
It's
the
a
thing.
cold world out here.
You
know?
get
It's cold.
you get your performance enhancer, and things are going great.
I'm gonna call it performance.
And
enhancer
you
from now on.
and I get pregnant, and I'm like, for whatever reason, health reasons, or for whatever reason, this isn't the right time or whatever. Whether you're pro-life or pro-choice or not, that's not the issue. You got to pay for that out of pocket. I guess he can help you if he wants to. You got to pay for it out of pocket. But y'all advertise this all day, all the time. I don't care, bro.
Look at Mike on the
All
back.
day, all the time.
You're too small.
You're
bro.
helping.
You can't-
You're helping.
you can't post that.
But Mimi, where's the fair?
I
not
didn't even
fair,
know that they
man.
take care of women. It becomes a menopause and things.
No.
of
No,
that
they
nature.
don't. They
No,
don't do
it's
This
out of
is
pocket.
crazy.
It's
It's a health.
It's out of pocket.
It's gonna happen. Like
It's out of pocket. It's a medical issue, but it's out of pocket.
I'm quite
Insurance
sure the
is a
men are paying
scam.
for that out of pocket too. Nobody getting insurance over it because guys not really going to say, hey, will my insurance cover this?
they are.
Yes, they are, man.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I
I sell Medicare.
I'm gonna say going.
Matter of fact, 65 and older. So,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm like,
Insurance
Wait,
can't
hold on.
why are we doing this, sir?
65
Like,
and
what?
up. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Be-
getting,
Because
sir.
there's tricks to be paid for,
Sir.
for student loans. You know what I mean?
You can make it happen.
Who are you doing this with, sir? Because why?
Listen, I need to. I
Yeah.
need to take care of some-
make sure honey's taken care of.
I got
It's
a
her
couple
night of
more
the
years
month.
to go.
Mimi, and she got to take it.
Just taste the soup.
Hey,
I'm just gonna say like what will keep you broke is insurance
yeah.
because they
Dude,
say they're gonna pay
Out of
they
pocket
don't.
expenses
crazy.
will keep you broke.
I think that's a good time to send it out to a commercial break.
Yeah,
Come on,
commercial
look at-
break. Our
DJ.
next commercial. Financial planner Rochelle Smith. I got some crazy stuff to tell y'all.
Come
next.
on,
Uh-oh.
it's Wild Wealthy Wednesday.
So we've been talking about it because we're talking about insurance back here, right?
Yep.
So, Chris,
I'll be there.
guys, do you all? Oh
So
my
should
God.
they?
Get outta here.
So should the insurance.
No, you won't be there for this one. Not for this one. Not for this story. We don't
outta
want you
here.
there.
Look at this
So,
guy.
do you know where
True.
Vernon, Florida is, Chris?
Born in Florida.
Vernon, Vernon. Y'all know where Vernon is?
Is that west over by going towards not St. Pete, but over by Clearwater
Up.
area?
You got to go all the way up.
So it's in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All the way on the tip, right?
Right there by Biloxi and all of that?
Washington County.
Huh?
Right next
Washington
to Georgia.
County.
Right
Might
by
as well say Georgia.
Yeah. Right
So,
up there.
in the early
He's like,
50s, Chris,
You're going to like the story.
Yes.
you know,
Have
they
you heard
had
of this?
Yes.
someone.
You know?
They had
That
someone.
was a doctor up there who was doing some things and
viral?
was only treating, black women wasn't
Okay.
being treated.
not
But it
that
was-
story, but that's one of them.
Okay.
Really?
No, it's
That
not that
happened in the
story.
same place?
Yo, this recently, Chris.
So this is a small town.
Okay.
And the economy, I don't know, something dried up. The train was coming through or something. Neither
Yeah.
here nor there.
They changed the railroad
So homeboy cut his arm in the sawmill or got in the sawmill, cut his
Yeah.
arm or something like that.
system. Yeah.
and got paid out, disability or insurance or whatever.
He had an accident in the sawmill.
He
Arm got
told
caught.
people how much he got paid out, and guess what happened?
They shut down the city.
They started cutting off their limbs. So that Vernon is known as Nub City.
Look at Chris' face. Look at Chris' face.
Chris, that's not
He's
the
about to
insurance
fall.
money you want, boo.
Chris is off the mic.
So
Yeah,
they
boy.
started
Wait.
intentionally
Everybody
cutting a limb
in Vern.
Yeah.
to the point that the insurance company started blocking their claims.
Look at that.
Bro.
Bro, what?
The insurance company
I
blocked
want
out
to know
the city.
how much
Bro.
did you get paid? You
How
know
much
what I
did they
mean?
get paid back in the
And
day?
I didn't see it. It didn't say in the story how much, but
Interesting.
Chris,
when you
how-
look it up,
how much they
their
gotta pay
Nub City is their nickname.
It had to make them. It had to make them rich, Enyo. It had to make them rich.
Maybe.
It had
maybe.
to.
It's Florida. I'm not convinced. You know what I mean?
Big back then, it had to.
No, because in my mind right now,
right, right.
I'm thinking about all the people that I've met over my lifespan.
Are they from Vernon?
Right, that's what I'm thinking about now.
So listen to this, Chris. Listen to this.
Lim?
Listen to this. Although there's no real evidence to support these insurance claims from Vernon, with a population of 500 to 800, accounted for as many as 2/3 of the claims.
Shush.
Well, 500.
2/3
Bruh.
of the claim.
That's
a
lot.
lot.
That's a high number.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
You are intentionally getting rid of a limb.
Yeah.
Vernon is known as Nub City. I'd never heard it in a rap song, but
Yeah.
Nub City.
So I guess this is
All right.
where the insurance
So-
claim started back in the 50s.
Yep.
Before that, probably.
Florida.
But, Chris, how much they got to pay you to cut off a limb, bro?
It ain't enough.
It ain't enough.
I seen what
Right?
they did. I seen what they did to Kuta Kente.
That
ain't me.
You gotta do it yourself too. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
So there's
I-
a documentary.
I'll start thinking
Oh,
about
yeah,
it
we
at
need to
$5
look at
million. I don't
Oh,
know,
yeah.
man.
We need to
got
find
the
that
Enyo's
documentary.
considering this
Enyo,
a
find-
million.
Consider it.
Enyo.
What's wrong with you, Enyo?
I don't know. I mean, $5 million will help out a lot,
Enyo.
bro. Let me tell
But
you
you always
something.
have a medical condition, and it could kill you.
Yeah,
Like you get
but
infections.
my-
you
but
have
my
to always
family
be
would be
checking
sad.
care of.
What are you cutting off?
Exactly.
Woo!
You get to choose
You
too,
could
right?
die.
So I'm
Choose a
going
limb.
left hand, maybe left foot. One of the
So
two.
you're willing to risk death, Enyo? Because you
I'll
can
take
die.
it. I
It's
can,
a
I
foot.
risk- I'll
He
risk
said
a
a
still
foot.
could die.
I'll
He
risk
said a foot.
Maybe
You still could die. You bleed out. You
that's
die.
fine. I'll suture it. You know what I mean?
Guys,
No,
This
you
is
do
not-
it and you be close to a hospital. Be real close.
Yeah, real
Well,
close to a hospital.
listen, this is not just lose
Make
a
a
limb.
tourniquet,
You will.
you know?
You can die.
Hey,
Hey.
listen, there's a documentary out. The city was also featured in Errol Morris's 1981 documentary film, Vernon, Florida. Look it up.
Ooh.
Look it
We
up.
must.
That place sounds dangerous, bro.
It does. It's like a horror story.
I'm kind of
For
excited
real.
that I just flew over it to get to.
Look
I
it
never heard of
up.
the city. Must check it out.
Look it up.
That's crazy.
If a
yo.
plane was to
That's
crash
wild.
on the borderline of Vernon and Georgia,
I hope it makes it to Georgia. You know what I mean?
right? I hope majority of
Because
us
you
in-
know what? I don't know if those claims, they might still be banning claims. I don't know.
Yeah.
True. Hey, you guys got a bad history here. you
Yeah.
know? I don't know.
Nub City?
That credit
No.
report ain't looking too good.
I know Dub City, but not Nub.
Yeah. So guys, listen. The Fed says that they're gonna they should be cutting interest rates. They didn't say it, but the indication is that interest rates are gonna go down. Okay.
All right.
Right.
All
Interest
right.
rates.
See what
We're
happens.
gonna see them go down a little bit, which should. Most people are probably happy. Some people may not be happy because what? If interest rates go down and you have credit card debt, that could help you, right? Because these credit card rates have gone through the roof.
Yes, they have.
I mean, people are at 30%. It's like crazy. So if they cut interest rates, then hopefully the rates will come down on credit cards. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
That would be good, I guess, for the
Finally.
economy.
Right.
Home buying. So interest rates are high right now, so maybe that'll get people back in the market
Yeah, big deal.
to be getting loans so that they can buy homes. Also, if you have money in the bank, so maybe you don't have a lot of debt, you just have a lot of money, not in the bank, but in a high yield savings account, your rate's probably going to go down, right? So you may be seeing a nice 5.5% now, which is pretty good. If they cut rates, then the rates on your money is going to go down. Still may not be that bad, but you'll see it go down. So some people are like, not happy about that because they are making money on their money, so they don't want
Yeah,
rates to go down,
for
right?
sure.
And then the last thing is what that does historically, what that has done is kind of help the stock market. Right. So if interest rates are going down, maybe people are borrowing a little more money. They're buying more homes. They're paying their credit cards down. That tends to help the stock market. We will see if that is the case, but that's the historical trend.
How's jobs looking?
I don't know. They might be one arm short.
Y'all been looking at that city. See if it looks like
Oh, you had that loaded up.
That was on the tip of his tongue. Like he was waiting to say that.
He's
One arm short. One arm short. Like
Well, they might be shortchanging and a lot of things involved.
That's good. I'm gonna check that city out. Yo.
here we go.
Right now.
Vernon, Florida. If you're out there, if you're from Vernon, Florida,
give us a
chip
call.
in, like chime in.
Give
Let
us
us
a
know
call.
about Nub City. Like,
Yeah,
why y'all do that?
Did y'all show interest rate on that up
Does
there?
your papa have a
Right.
missing limb? Can you ask him why?
Why did he do it? Was it an accident?
Said
And how much
family?
did he get paid?
That's
I
what we
really
wanna
wanna
know.
How much
How
did you get
much?
paid?
You know what? They probably started going back to the Bible days too, because if you stole something with the left hand, you get it cut off.
No, they did it themselves. They did it themselves.
Just go back to medieval torture times out here.
Intentionally. That's what I guess that's what the insurance
They must
companies
have a lot of
claim
money.
What
because
about
they
a-
were getting too many claims.
Will the eye be considered a limb too? If you pulled out the eye?
No.
You better get a lot for that.
Right.
Oh, man.
Was that a limb?
I ain't pulling the eye out. You lost me there, buddy.
You're still on the foot.
I'm on the foot.
You're still on the foot.
I can't believe
I gotta
it.
have
I think
that.
I
Your
sold
life.
myself on the foot.
I gotta have balance. I can't have my foot. Maybe I can probably get away with one eye.
Oh,
You gonna see
no.
death,
I
No.
can
bro.
be Captain
You
Jack
guys
Sparrow.
are-
or something. I might,
Right.
No.
I might become a
Risking your
pirate
life.
now.
Ah,
No.
okay. Chris the Pirate. I can see that.
Don't you think that's
Blackbeard.
Chris, a foot, not an eye, a foot. I mean,
foot,
you can
yeah,
get a
yeah.
prosthetic, right?
Yeah, get a peg leg, bro. It'll be sick.
Get a
Oh
peg
my
out
God.
too.
Don't you think that's like attempted suicide?
Mimi cannot take
Okay.
it. She cannot
Yeah,
take this. She
she
cannot. This
having
is
this-
killing her. She
That's
cannot
suicide.
take it.
That's attempted suicide.
No,
Yes,
no.
it is.
I'm not going for my neck. I'm not going for an artery. I'm just chopping off the left
Yo,
foot.
I know God doesn't
Y'all,
want
look
you
at her.
to
She
harm
cannot
yourself.
take this. This is killing her.
Man, don't bring God into this, okay?
The money is root of all evil. This is the plan of evil. This is the plan.
Well, maybe if we send Freddie Mac and them up there, they might cut off some stuff, some interest stuff.
No,
too.
don't harm yourself. That's not what God
She can't
wants.
take it.
No,
Neil,
but-
don't
the
say
money.
that
Mimi,
anymore.
come on.
Don't say it
100
anymore.
million.
No, I can never hurt
Your
myself.
boys will be set for
Mimi.
life.
No, I
and
can't.
their
I
kids.
can't hurt
5 million
myself,
for your-
No, sorry, guys.
Mimi, $5 million for your foot.
No, not at all.
A
No
toe.
limb. Yo, I'm gonna say this. Like, I'm not selling my soul. Selling myself. No.
Not even
No.
a toe?
No,
No.
you can't
No.
get me.
10 million for your foot.
No.
A
The
toe.
foot you
No,
don't
that's not
use.
what God said. No, God didn't say, "Oh, Mimi, you're here to lose a limb." Like, it's not the plan. Like,
Hey, he
whatever's
said
written
prosper,
is written. If it's written, it would happen to me just naturally, right?
Yeah.
But not like me giving up my soul. Like, it's no. I'm not.
It's not your soul. It's
It
your
is.
foot.
You're selling your
It's
soul for
different.
money.
It's your
You
foot.
done-
So
Some-
how desperate were these
Listen.
people to do this? Like it must have been a
They
number.
must have been in poverty. I think that they. I think they were in poverty, and I think it was a game changer for their entire life.
People
We're all
are
in
in poverty now. People are in poverty now, Mimi.
I'm in
Exactly.
poverty right now.
This is in the 50s,
I need some money.
where they will become like very rich, and
What do you mean?
it'll go down the generation.
Neo is
Listen.
saying he's in poverty right now.
poverty
so
right
his
now.
It's not. It's like
A left foot
everything's
for
so
5
expensive
million
now.
sounds lit right
It's
now.
just, you
It's
need,
a
like,
recession.
Yeah.
I need
There had to
billions.
be a recession going on.
Hey, would you do Fear Factor?
No.
You wouldn't do Fear Factor either? Damn, Mimi.
no, I won't do Fear Factor.
Mimi doing good as hell. I'm
won't
trying
do
to be
Fear
like
Factor.
you, girl. She said, I don't need that money.
I
I'm
won't do Fear
chilling.
Factor because the spiders in my face.
I'll eat a spider.
Wait,
for
oh.
5 million.
You know that show got canceled, right? You know how it got canceled?
Why?
Because there was something, an animal I'm not gonna say on there, that they made them drink their sperm.
Oh,
And
nice.
that canceled the show and canceled the whole thing because the host actually came forward with it. Not like it was a secret or nothing, but he actually came out with it. He's like, this is the reason why they canceled the show, and I've no longer been a host. You know, ever
They
since.
made him eat testicles.
that
a
was
couple
stupid.
times.
They go overboard.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you're selling your soul for money and TV.
Hey, I'm
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. Like, what do you think they're
Like
gonna
I
do to
said,
you? Once you say yes,
I need some dollars.
Time sure does
so-
pass us by. I hate to start trouble and leave y'all, but my time
Come
is up.
on,
Ooh.
Michelle
Wild
Smith,
Wealthy Wednesday.
Woo!
Stay up for those interest rates. End of the month, we'll know. End of September, we'll know what's gonna happen, guys. So be ready.
How can we find your information, Rochelle?
Be ready.
Connect.
So make sure you come to Ames Financial Solutions, AMES financialsolutions.com. You can join my email list. I'll be talking about some of the same things. We'll not be talking about these subjects here, but we will be talking about interest rates. 407-258-1062. Give me a call.
Guys, reach out to Rochelle Smith. She's a beast. As you know, we go down knowledge because of Rochelle.
We sure have.
But we're not.
Y'all didn't see that Nub City coming, though. Y'all didn't see Vernon coming. Y'all didn't see that coming.
Never heard of this. Crazy.
You shortchanged me on that one.
See, the money is the root of all evil. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't let it take over your soul, guys.
Anyway.
Wild, wealthy Wednesday.
I'm just wishing I had $5 million.
I can't believe Enyo's willing to sell his soul.
It's not selling my soul. I want to do it.
For money is the root of all evil.
I very much would love to do it, actually.
Come on.
Wealthy Wednesday, things that'll leave you broke.
That's the
Things that'll
aftermath.
leave you broken.
If you missed it, guys, you missed a good one. Go back to Peace on the Streets. Catch us on YouTube. We actually play these clips.
Out on YouTube, but you can watch our faces, not just our voices.
You must subscribe.
And you get to see, all the
limbs.
all the limbs,
All the
physical
missing limbs.
comedy back here.
Listen, you guys, if you actually watch the documentary, comment on our page, Peace on the Streets Radio. Subscribe. Comment on our page. I want to know if you've seen it.
That's the homework for everybody.
That is. That's
for
insane.
us too. I want to watch that documentary. I want to see what's going on.
Me too.
Because Florida gets a little crazy.
Yo, I didn't know that we get like that. Speaking of we get like that, did you guys see what happened here in Central Florida with our youngins?
No, what happened?
The Lake Mary?
Yeah.
Talking about them young folks
That's
over in Lake
right.
Mary?
That's right.
Okay.
They won the World Series Little League baseball.
That's
What?
right. Come
Let's
on, man. Big it up, big up. So if you guys don't know, we're in Central Florida. For ones that are listening to us in iHeartRadio.
Congratulations, little guys.
Big deal. And we're excited because we get to rep Central Florida.
Yeah.
No one ever does.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the first time in history
Woo.
that we won in Central Florida for the
Let's
World
go.
Series.
They beat 2-1 against Chinese Taipei.
That's right, in China. So what it is, guys, it consists.
They weren't playing Chinese kids?
No,
That's
well, this is how it
crazy.
works. First they played all the United States, and they
Right.
beat the last team, which was Texas, which was insane to watch. These 12-year-olds, they look like men. They're like 6 feet tall. Like these kids are big kids. And I'm like, did you check their birth certificate? But they do. They have to. It's a whole big issue if they don't. But after winning that, it's like they were playing game to game, back to back, and these are kids, and I was like impressed. So after winning Texas, the next day or two they go against China. That made it the World Series because they won in America, so they're called the U.S. champs. A day or two later, they beat China to be the world winners. Literally, legitly, they're the World Series winners.
That's
for
awesome.
Little League.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
Big ups.
Big ups, Little League.
You can actually say they're world champs.
They're
World champs.
Let's
Literally.
go.
Everybody can't say that at their age.
Right.
they can't.
So
That's
first
true.
of all, I got depth. Too bad sports talk not here, but those guys are gonna make it to the MLB. Guarantee? Where's the money at?
At least one of them.
Oh, no, most.
Hopefully.
It depends, of course, with
Yeah,
parenting
that's
and the
hard.
managing and then all those
It
like
depends on
logistics
Yeah,
going on.
no,
grades
it's
and
hard,
going to
bro.
school.
Yeah, and if they don't go
staying
left,
in school.
and they
Temptation.
stay right. But those guys got a bright
Leaving
future.
the girls alone.
And the drugs.
Keeping all their limbs.
And the bad men behind, like leave those bad boys alone. Like they got nothing to lose. You got a lot to lose. So if they keep their head right, most of them I guarantee will be in the MLB. I can't wait
They're
to
good
see these little
enough,
guys
for sure.
grow.
You know,
and
we want to see them out there.
to make it to the World Series, first of all, they have to have money, and those parents got money. Did you see that some of them have like batting ranges in the backyard?
Yo,
They're rich.
It takes
That's crazy.
as a parent, we parents, and when our kids get involved in different things, we go hard. I was that dude that
Yeah.
I was involved in it, but I didn't ask my mom for a dime. I went and hustled mine.
Okay.
So like everything that I did, I was a little bit different.
Right.
I needed new shoulder pads. Hey, all right, cool. I got it, coach. Give me about 3 weeks. I get it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get this back in here.
They're definitely well off to make sense of, if you have money, you can make it far with
Yeah.
a lot of things. Yeah, because they're training every day. Don't get twisted. To make it there, they train every day, not just in school or not just at the park with the team, at home.
Yep.
These kids are like trained.
Yeah. No, sports are expensive,
amazing.
dude. It's not the same like it used to be. Like, like you said, like a random kid just has a batting cage in the back of his
Batting
house.
range, yeah.
And
Most
you
of
get
the parents
to
had
practice
them.
all the time. It's like, dude.
Kind of makes sense how they got there though,
Like,
because
damn.
they practice like that.
Well, I think most kids Well, I know us growing up, we had batting cage. They wouldn't your physical batting cage, but we had some type of bat,
Right.
and some type of cage in
Some-
our own
Yeah.
backyard.
There used to be some kind of stick,
Right.
and some kind of sphere.
They got a legit batting range in the backyard, guys, and some of them have two.
That's why Dominicans are so good. They just come over. It's like, Papi, I've just been hitting little coconut seeds with this
Right,
stick
right.
for my whole life.
They make it successful, and then that's all they
I'll
have.
be cracking that friggin' thing
Huh.
and whipped 105 miles per hour. And bye fue.
And now we got something to drink later on. We done made coconuts, salmonella. Like we done made some everything out of these
That's
coconuts.
For real.
And we still made it. So if
It'd be
you
like that sometimes, you know?
if you guys are gonna be
Meanwhile-
at Disney tomorrow, these little leaguers are going to be on a Disney parade.
Nice.
And
nice.
you know, but they say, you won the World Series. Where are you gonna go? I'm going to Disney World.
Well, they're going to Disney World too.
That's exactly what they're doing. So again, big
That's
ups to
what's up.
Lake Mary, Central Florida, little leaguers. Congratulations, man! What
Let's
a
go,
big deal.
boys.
So proud of them.
Good job.
And it like no sweat. I'm watching their faces. It was like no sweat for them.
Hey, I mean,
And
when
no
you're
big
that
deal.
young, you don't really like.
You don't really concept.
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
concept.
You don't get that pressure and that like the weight
You
of the
really
moment.
don't.
You really don't. You're like,
It's a
"Ah,
beautiful
let's go
thing,
play,
isn't it?
bye," you
That's
know?
what it is.
That's what it is,
Yeah.
man. It's awesome. It's good to be.
They
at.
asked one of the kids, like, how do you feel? Like, you feel like a celebrity? Because when they got off the plane, they had the planes, like, rearranged to where they do, like, those fire hoses and they congratulate, like, worldwide winners and athletes. But they did it for the kids.
Nice.
And
dude.
so,
That's sick.
big shout Orlando International Airport. They did it for the children when they came in. I said, dang,
Okay.
that's a big time.
That's
and then they
dope.
got off. Media was all around them. And they were like, so that's the kid. Like, how do you feel? You feel like a celebrity? He's like, no, just I'm getting out of Texas.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my phone's
I'm glad to
blowing
be
up.
back home right now.
Interesting.
That's so dope.
So again, that's amazing feeling. So big shout out. And plus, speaking about athletes, we had so many gold medalists here in Central Florida that were living around the way that weren't really recognized.
Yeah, we got a lot.
We
got a
do.
lot. Everywhere you turn, it's a gold medal. It's like a midget is hanging from your necklace.
Yo, who said that? Who said that?
Who said it first?
Ludacris, do
Luda.
I move? You move just like that.
Luda.
Right,
Come
right.
on.
But no,
Didn't get much
overall, we
recognition on that.
do have a few Olympians that are from the area or were here in the area, living in the area,
Nice.
and that went over to Paris and won some medals.
Yes.
Heck yeah. There was
So-
a breakdancer from the area.
Yeah, Kissimmee.
Yeah, from Kissimmee.
Yeah, and that's the
Shout
first
out.
and last we're ever going to see that again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They took
right?
breakdancing out of the Olympics.
I would too after that fiasco.
Did you see that?
The Australian lady did.
She made a mockery of it.
That's
Even though she
crazy.
said she didn't. If she trained.
Train
Yeah,
what?
she trained by her husband,
Yeah.
who does the same style. Like if you see him,
No, I never seen
yeah,
him.
you
Really?
should
Does
see,
he?
yeah, you should
Lord
look up that
mercy.
Australian lady's like
Shaba.
Shaba.
If this is breakdancing, that's old school. If this is breakdancing out of the United States, or
Yeah.
what?
No, she wasn't from here though. She was
Australian.
from
Yeah.
Australia.
But I'm just saying, is this breakdancing out of the U.S.?
No,
is that how it is?
In Australia by her husband. You know what I mean? Like that
So
kind of thing.
apparently, her husband's part of the board that selects the people to be a part of the Olympics. So he
Mm-hmm.
was one of the judges. Oh, I thought that was kind of like biased, but it worked out that way. So he became the judge, went down to the coach so she could come in. And then also they voted the people to be a part of the breakdance. So they select their people, really, to be a part of this breakdance competition,
Yeah,
which
a
didn't
couple
give
of
a
them.
lot of like room for people that didn't have the connections that were really legitly good and really made their mark.
Yeah.
That's
But
why
there were a lot of good ones. It's
There was
just
mostly good, mostly
yeah,
good,
She
mostly
just
good.
took the attention with that performance.
Yep.
You know, it looked more like interpretive dance. Let's
Yeah.
let's be
No.
let's be nice. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just gonna be honest.
When I see
Chris is
some
like,
of the
I
moves,
can break
was
dance
like,
better than that.
I mean,
this is not breakdancing.
popping a
Exactly what I
locket, at
said.
least.
This is not breakdancing. This is not what it is.
I don't know what she called that look.
She got 0 points. That's embarrassing, and that's the Olympics. I'm just
She
saying.
showed
Yeah, like,
Yo.
Oh, you're so cheesy.
I was kind of upset to be honest.
Me
because,
too.
It was cringy.
I thought they
you
made a mockery of
a
it.
mockery of what we call of the hard work
Of the arts.
yeah.
Right. I used to get the cardboard box and go outside on the block with the guys, and we would break dance.
It's an
and that's
art,
what we
man.
did.
Right.
That's what we did.
It's
and it
hard.
went from break dancing to us doing flips and everything, and flip was a part of the break dance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I felt that they should have, if somebody should have represented from the state of Illinois, from the state of New York,
Come on.
from the state of California,
That's right.
from the state of Philadelphia.
Yes.
From I can go on and in different
Yeah.
areas. 'cause
Even
this is what-
Georgia giving a little props.
This is
they got a
what
little
we
hip-hop.
did, like breakdancing for us back in the day.
Yeah.
It was a competition thing. And
It was a battle.
and you had to be the best in your city,
Yes.
and you test everybody in your city and the next city, and then y'all do that. Man, come on, man.
Yes.
I was hot with her. I'm sorry.
He
Now,
was hot with it.
they brought it in to Paris and they take it away. And right before California was going to touch it, if you would have had it in California and have those guys get it,
Yeah,
it
that
would have
would've
been a
been out of
competition.
control.
It would've
Yeah.
been-
That would have been out of
It
control.
Yo,
would have been out of control.
Yeah,
they
for
would have
real.
killed it. I
Literally.
mean,
Yeah, it would have been
Maybe
off the chain.
literally.
I want to see that. That's what I want to
But
see.
she did. Australia is no longer
It's
allowed
knocked
in
out.
anything.
They-
So
they-
now
they're
what they're
cut.
bringing into the Olympics,
Maybe rugby.
Yeah,
They can play rugby.
stay there.
Stay,
actually
stay with the
come
rugby.
Stay in
out
your
there.
lane.
You'll be you guys are great at that.
so now they have flag football. That's going to be a part of the Olympics
That's lame.
now.
And I don't like that, to be honest.
Interesting.
Like I like playing flag football. It's cool and all, but an Olympic sport,
They're bringing that in. Apparently, it's getting very large.
I feel like UFC.
I mean, it's always been here.
It's
That's
getting
nothing new,
large because
but-
IMG's picking it up, and they've been picking it up, and they've been having championships out there, and they grab those kids and put them in physical or whatever.
I say should
But-
you do MMA like UFC for the Olympics?
Is that part of the Olympics this time this route? I gotta look it
I
up.
think
I don't
I,
think so.
I know boxing is.
yeah,
I know
boxing
wrestling
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
what-
judo, jiu-jitsu,
Judo.
uh,
Taekwondo,
and-
I think.
yeah.
Also
But they
has one.
took 4 more sports in the Olympics now. And I have to look up all the other 3, but
Yeah. Yeah.
flag football is one of them.
No,
now.
I don't. I'm pretty sure MMA isn't one of them, and it should be. I feel like it's very
Interesting.
popular. It's like a good mix of a whole bunch of skills that you can put into it, and it would be fun. I would love to see like mixed martial artists from like different areas, because all we see is the UFC, but they have like Prime Fighting in Japan. They have
Right.
I think there's like KO stars and stuff like that. The Philippines has Muay Thai fighters as well. There's like Russian wrestlers that do like a lot of different styles over there. So like other countries have like their own tastes of like mixed martial arts. So it'd be fun to see, man. I want to see a big old Russian dude, just battle it out with like somebody from the US.
What do you think about skateboarding? You think that's part of like?
Yeah, that
you
was
think-
it. I think that was
Did you
cool.
watch it?
I
There were
like-
like 12 and 13-year-old beasts that were killing the
Beast.
game. 12 and
Beast.
13.
They're out of control.
all these Tony Hawks walking around,
Literally.
Yeah.
skating around
They
here.
got no fear.
Making him look
None.
Yeah.
silly
Me?
sometimes.
And that is a feather.
Me on 4 wheels, a flatboard. I'm good in 4 wheels.
right.
With a
But the
encompass-
board part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it got
wouldn't
rid
So
of
they
it.
don't get paid to win, do they? Do they get money for winning
Yeah,
gold?
I think so.
Gold?
Some-
Yeah.
Not much, but some.
Well, see, what I did find out, some places do not win money or stuff like that. Some people win an apartment for
Yeah.
the rest of their lives or whatever.
Really?
It's the country that
Every
pays
country
out.
is different.
It's
not,
just
not
saying.
the Olympics.
Yeah.
The
I thought it was the Olympics.
No, the Olympics just organizes the event. That's really all they do.
So they're just a
But,
host.
Yeah,
Got it.
It's up to the individual countries in order to actually pay the athletes anything.
So, like for us,
Huh.
for here, most of those athletes they have to work. They work to live and survive.
yeah,
But
straight
they
up.
don't really get paid until like the Olympic season come in, and for whatever they win or whatever they did, they'll get something in return. But the most thing that you'll get in return will be your PR, your public relation, your people that's putting you in commercials, putting you on different things like that.
Mostly
They
like
count.
the sponsors and
Yeah, the
people like-
sponsors.
Your sponsors.
So
exactly.
what I've
Sponsors
read
is everything.
is additionally do Project Gold, which is run by the U.S. Olympics and the committee, that the U.S. athletes typically get $37,000 for winning gold medal, $22,000 for silver, and $15,000 for bronze.
Dude, that is like.
This is by the Associated Press.
Imagine how many all the years that you've been training to get 30 grand.
It's nothing.
That's
no,
tough.
it's not. And
That's
like Chris said, in order to really survive that, it's sponsorship.
Yeah.
After that, they're gonna take off.
Yeah,
Sponsorship
yes.
galore. They're gonna end up getting.
You gotta try and make the most money you can in that little window,
And that's it.
And try to invest or blow up and become like a famous.
And
athlete,
your gold
know?
medal is worth money itself.
And
Just
look,
saying, you
I
can
think
sell it.
the
who,
U-
who would buy that? Who would buy like
I mean,
somebody else? I mean, I'm
an
sure there's like
Olympic
collectors.
fanatic and-
yeah,
yeah.
some collectors or something. You're right.
The U.S. had over 500 people in Paris. The next country was France at almost 500. And I think right after that was Great Britain,
You mean athletes?
athletes
Okay,
to go to Paris.
Okay.
Huh.
So
That's pretty
So
nuts.
just imagine how much, that's a lot of money being paid out.
Yeah.
British people, huh? Like,
Yeah, that's a lot of money being
I'm
paid out.
surprised they had that many
And then,
athletes
like,
go out.
I think one of the athletes, I could be wrong, I'm just going off the dome. One of the athletes, at least from the Philippines or somewhere in that area, he was one of the ones, or they were one of the ones that got an apartment and they got a chance to get commercials and stuff for their country.
Yeah, God, it was one of those Southeast Asian countries.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know which one directly, but
I remember that story. Yeah, it was like, sometimes the stories are funny. They're like, yeah, they gave her a car and like a couple weeks salary. It's like,
yeah.
I guess, I guess you gave him
I
something.
did it for my
at least.
country.
Yeah, and it's like the whole time. I don't know what does the Olympics bring in total? Probably a few $1 billion, I would
Yeah,
assume.
because everybody across
Yeah.
the world is watching.
Do you? Yeah, it's a huge
here-
marketing
it's a
tool for
huge-
you.
Here's
event,
one thing that
yeah.
I didn't know. Do you remember basketball player Luau Dang?
Okay,
He
yeah.
played for the Chicago Bulls
Yes.
and went down
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
Right. So he's coaching his home country team, and he footed everything out of his pocket.
Well, I did search that. Do you have to pay to be in the Olympics? And they said the host country usually pays a majority of them to be in the Olympics. Apparently, it's that much money, and the
Yeah.
rest is paid by sponsors.
Oh yeah, no, it costs millions of dollars. Like usually, whatever country the Olympics are held at is left with millions of dollars in debt after the Olympics leaves. Like usually, whatever country or state hosted the Olympics, same with the World Cup. Whatever country or city hosts the World Cup, they always end up in millions of dollars of debt, just from everything like that happens in there. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Don't ask me to break down the economics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Of the thing. I just read the news report and
But
kind of like
would
brought
think
it back out.
in the world that we live in today, how technology and things have changed over the years. You think it'll be a better way of doing it, and that way nobody is out in debt or nobody's in that big of a deal.
How much does it cost to be there? Like,
I'm
what's wrong?
sure someone's making money. You know what I mean?
Their
I'm
agent.
Sure,
Somebody getting cut.
I'm sure
Somebody
someone's making money. I'm sure it runs the way it does for a reason. You know what I mean? I doubt it's an accident that things are like that. But no, I mean, like, you gotta like sometimes build stadiums and you gotta like refurbish things. The cops have to be in the streets in order to make sure everyone's behaving. You gotta have increased police presence in like all the events, all the stadiums, and the streets. All this stuff costs money, all the resources that those people are taking up while they're there. Like I mean, imagine, right? Like any random city getting invaded by like 1 million people for like a week. That's like a big toll.
Not a week.
Or whatever.
They was there for a while.
It's like a month, right? I think
Almost,
like the whole
like maybe 3 weeks. At the
almost
most.
a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Like imagine like a extra 1 million people just in one city or a couple cities for a month, dude. That's a huge toll on like the infrastructure of that city.
It's a great thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
imagine everybody coming here to Orlando for.
Get ready, Papi, because it's coming. The World Cup is coming.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Insane
So
up in
like
here,
it's gonna be
bro.
off the charts.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. You like I don't think
Asking
we're
me
ready.
for directions, and I only speak 3 languages.
I don't
Is
think we're
Orlando
ready.
hosting or Miami?
I think we're hosting a game or two.
Oh my goodness gracious! They're gonna tear us to the
I
up. We're done,
believe
son.
the final is in Miami, which
Yeah.
is gonna be
Off the chain.
off all the chains. They're gonna need new chains, all right? They're gonna have
They're
to
gonna
bring
destroy that
new
city, yeah.
chains to kind of like piece this together because it's about to get
It's gonna
wild.
be so bad. I'm confident.
It's-
I couldn't believe what they did in the last game there.
Exactly, like
And they destroy. I'm gonna say from working in sports because I work for the Orlando Magic, Predators, Solar Bears, in Orlando
Mm-hmm.
City. By working with these guys, the most aggressive sport I've seen is soccer.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't mean like the players themselves; they're beasts. Everyone's a beast in what they do, but it's the fans, and they kill it. They kill it so bad that you don't want to go because I was like this. It was so. I mean, basketball can get aggressive during the finals and the playoffs, right? And I thought that was hostile. Even hockey, they could get in, but it's soccer is so bad that the other people from countries were telling me that they were banned from drinking in the stadium anymore. Adults can no
yeah.
longer drink in the stadiums. They got banned as adults.
yeah.
The
And you're not
stadium
allowed
bans
to,
you.
you're not allowed to leave at the same time. Like whenever any game ends, it's like okay, half the stadium clears out.
Wow.
You gotta wait for an hour, and then the other half is allowed to clear out.
It's like
You
it's
can't just leave let everybody go.
that bad. And even
It's
comes to
nuts.
Orlando when we host a couple of different international teams here. They were considering stop drinking because they cut off the time an hour before leaving, but they're considering that now because I've seen I've seen such bad fights where the cops come tell me lock these doors now because I work in the premium area, so I had to protect the people on the suites and protect the people on these premium floors, which is the players, their families, and then the nature. They made me lock the doors away from the public because they were coming in fighting and drinking, and they lift one guy up by the leg. The families are fighting. The wives are fighting with the cops. The husbands are drunk that they're fighting.
Oh, yeah.
And then the kids are screaming because the parents are getting arrested. And I'm like, what is going on? I saw their faces smushed against the glass. I'm like, I'm not getting out. What
like a
is
zombie
happening?
movie going on
Yes.
outside. Yeah,
it was.
dude.
It makes it to be like I'm not gonna bring my kids because if I have to worry about this, like I can't
Yeah.
save everyone.
Yeah, no,
I can't save all my kids and myself. What's
Right.
going on? It was that bad.
No, it's super intense. Like people don't really understand how fanatical people can get about soccer. Like you Americans do not understand.
I don't think that drinking works
what
for them.
fanatism means, bro.
They
like,
can't. But how can you balance your drinking at a 40-year-old? I'm seeing 30 and 40-year-olds getting arrested, guys.
Yeah,
like
no,
repeatedly. Like they're the
that's-
worst ones.
I mean, that's
'Cause
another
I
thing.
go hard for my team.
Oh yeah.
I go hard for my
but no,
club.
but Chris, I
Go
get that. But
hard.
they are drunk stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's part of
the
the
ones
fun.
that you get those friends you used to because you cut them off. But the friends that drink so much they get into fights and you like forget about it. It doesn't work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that are in the soccer arena. The ones that fight.
That's
they
what
drink.
everybody is. No, but it's like even if they were sober, they would still be getting into fights, dude. Like it
Yes,
it
that's-
runs so
those
deep.
were the friends
The
I
alcohol
got.
is-
It runs so deep,
Just saying right now.
like it's literally like a religion. Like it is religious fanaticism.
physically fight and
that
all,
It's
yeah.
like it's like the fervor.
And they curse you out.
But dude, when you experience that, like when I went to a game in Mexico and the
Ooh,
whole
can
crowd
imagine.
is
Yeah.
just back
can
to back, the
imagine.
whole stadium is rocking back and forth the whole time, and you're sitting there like, woo, man. The
It's
hype is
intense.
real. The hype is real.
It's intense.
It does suck to sit there for an hour after the game is done and just kind of wait, you know, because again, you literally have to sit in the stadium, half of the stadium for an hour until everybody clears, and then the other side of the team is allowed to leave.
like
Otherwise,
that.
dude, I mean, people will literally die.
They will.
People will literally die
I've never seen
every
such a
single
thing.
game.
Well, that
It
sounds
gets
like me
nuts.
growing up in Chicago. So
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah, I'm just being honest.
They say it is what it is.
Big shout to that city as well. They're still going through a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that's how
it's
we
tough
was
out
growing
there.
up. We would go in different territories that we know we ain't supposed to be in, and we
Oh,
would have to leave
gosh.
first, get on the bus before everybody else get
You
outside.
came out to be such a good guy from what you've been around.
I've
Chris.
always been good.
I know. That's just crazy.
I was saved, sanctified, and holy.
Come on.
I kept holy oil in my book bag in case I need to.
Really? Did you really?
In case I need to
Nah.
lay hands on
he
anybody.
didn't. No, he didn't.
You didn't do it at that age.
He put the hands on, but there wasn't no oil.
It was a little mud here and there,
But big shout to them though for real because they're still dealing with the #1 murder capital of the United States. It's Chicago,
I
man.
know what they say, but
I mean, listen, when you got 12-year-olds with guns, because that's what's happening, they said, there's a lot of 12-year-olds that getting their hands on these guns. I'm
There's
like,
12-year-olds
12?
with guns here,
11?
baby.
that's everywhere.
That's
though.
everywhere.
That's insane.
They
No,
got
that's
12-year-olds.
everywhere.
That's the
with guns
youngest I've ever
everywhere.
heard. I'm not going to lie. 11 years old
I'm sure there's younger.
Oh,
was the
okay.
youngest I've heard.
Okay,
I'm sure there's
good.
younger.
Oh, no,
We'll
guys.
keep it that way.
That's crazy.
Stop. No,
Mimi
no.
lives such a
Mimi-
nice life.
Oh, no.
She had enough for today.
Do you think I see the better good
Mimi
too
lives
much?
such
Like,
a
yes, you
nice
do.
life, bro.
I do see the better
I'm
good
so
and all.
jealous,
Yeah.
dog. Where are you? What
Yeah,
are
why
you
do you think I'm so
growing up?
happy? Why do you think I'm
For
so
real.
happy?
Damn, bro. Where is
Look
this?
at Mike. He's like,
Hey, man, where you at, girl?
She done seen enough.
Yeah, we
done did
ruined
enough
her
tonight.
enough
listen,
tonight.
there is more good than bad in this world.
Limbs.
There's many memes out there that are willing to like see the better good in people. We can
5
make a
milli
change.
for a nub.
Right.
Come on.
Nub City,
And
No,
we have to
see.
talk about that.
11-year-olds
I'll,
with
I'll talk
guns.
about it right now. I'm
Talk
still
about
looking.
that.
Hey, if you're still a billionaire out
Yo,
there,
don't-
hit me up,
Don't
my boy.
hit him up because we're gonna sue you if you get
I'll
to
give
that
you.
game.
I'll even give you a bicep arm. You know, those
Right,
are those
right.
are those are juicy.
And he's trying to sell himself right now.
I
Unbelievable.
cut out the muscle.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
cut it out. You can keep it for yourself, like that. What you would call it? Get out. You know?
Right.
just take the body, bro. It'll be fine.
So, guys, in 2 months, Orlando Magic season starts. Let's go, Magic!
Let's go, Magic.
We're already preparing behind the scenes.
Uh-oh.
No,
Woosah.
don't keep on,
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
That's a greatness that's coming into
It's
this.
coming. Uh-oh.
How do you feel about this, Chris?
I get it, but I'm just excited because it's football season.
I hear you.
True,
I
true.
love.
hear you.
I like basketball.
I
Don't
hear
get
you.
it twisted, but
You see how he changed the word from
He
love
did.
to like? He
He
was
did.
like, I
I
like
like
basketball.
basketball.
He did.
but this is the most exciting time of the year right now.
Maybe because I work for the Magic, we're preparing
Well,
literally
excited,
right now
right.
for the season.
And I love the Magic because they call me, come in, do different things. I appreciate
They're
it.
amazing
but
organization, man.
it's football season.
Okay, so real quick though, you gotta say Chicago Bears. You always gonna say that.
Come on, you already know. I don't need to say nothing else.
Yo, Micah, who do you like? Your football team.
Who your football team? New England.
Oh, it's another
You
Prince.
just broke her heart.
Micah. I wish I never asked you. What is it? What is you,
I don't
Enyo?
have a
You don't
football
have-
team.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm Dallas Cowboys all
Yeah.
day. Cowboy, I know.
What's the Cowboys' opponents?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I go back from the 90s, the golden era, like
And that's it.
She's stuck in
That's
the
it.
past. She
That's
said,
it. That's it.
Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Deion
Mimi only
Sanders.
sees the good, bro.
That's
Mimi
it.
only
No, I
sees
know,
the good. She said.
Don't you need a Mimi in your life? Don't we all do?
We really do.
She sees
I
the-
need to find this
The
piece.
hopeful for every season.
It's coming back.
Yo, it's so much
I know
fun
it's
to
this
celebrate. You know, celebrate while you can.
Heck yeah, that's
because
true.
we take it away so fast.
That is true.
As I
That
know
is
all my
true.
hands.
There's no fans like Raider fans and Cleveland Brown fans.
I mean, if
Those
you-
are dedicated fans.
Yeah, they get
is
it. So
true.
is Miami too. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
true.
Miami Dolphins, they stunk since I've been born,
Oof.
and they are still. Fun. I mean, if you talk about them, they get mad. Like the
They-
fans
they
get
try.
mad.
Yeah, I just did that earlier today on GP.
Did you?
yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
They get angry.
They got real angry. They were red in the face. I
Yeah.
said, well, you might as well go join the team then.
We can do better for them.
Oh, you,
Just saying.
you can help them out holding the ball.
Big shout out to my cousins
There'll
out
be
there
a water
too.
boy
from
out there.
Alright.
You know, bring the boy some Gatorade, bro. Come on.
Really, Ralph
Gatorade.
and Angel, the biggest fans I know in Miami. God bless their souls, because Ralph passed away and Angel passed away within this year. So God bless their souls. But they were huge Miami Dolphins fans, and this is how I know about Miami, because of them.
That's what being a
Always there.
Miami Dolphins fan will do to you.
To the day they die. Miami fans to the day they die.
It'll send you to the grave, fam.
Boo.
Avoid that stress.
Yo, they will come up right now. They'll be like, yo, screw 'em. And boop,
Square
boop,
up,
boop,
boys.
boop. Curse 'em
Square
out.
up. Nah,
Lift
much
them up.
love. Rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure. We love you.
God bless the family, man.
Yeah.
Keep them in prayer.
Absolutely. So that's how I know how deeply invested Miami fans are.